Hi, hello, good evening. So I'm really excited to be sharing with you today something which I mentioned a while back in my Instagram post and my Facebook page, and this is talent dynamics or wealth dynamics by Roger Hamilton. There's a little preview there. I wanted to show you something which is one of the tools that we would be working on together when I do one-to-one coaching sessions. So if I were to do a one-to-one coaching session with you, either online or in person, this is one of the tools that I really love to use. And it really excites me, so I just wanted to give you a little bit of a teaser, a taster this evening, what this is about, and this is one of the things that I would be using if I work one-to-one with you. So talent dynamics or wealth dynamics is it originated in the kind of ancient Chinese beliefs of the elements, wood, metal, fire, earth, and water being the five elements. And it's all about how people work and how people work together, how they interact with one another. So one of the things that really excites me about this tool is that it can be used in so many different applications. So if you are in a big company, Roger Hamilton's talent dynamics can often be used to help you look at who you need to do a particular role, who you need in which department, who you need in which role, and how those people are going to interact. That's really exciting. If you're a business owner on your own, if you're a small business or a one-man band, if you're a small limited company or a sole trader, this is really interesting, and it's something that at first perhaps I was a bit resistant to, but I have found to be true. What often helps us really take off is when we find our number two and number three with us. And I think of how enriched and energized and reinvigorated I feel when I've had a conversation with a particular person in my life who I gel with, and you know those people in your life that you bounce ideas off each other and you energize each other, and it's not because they are really similar to you. In fact, often it's because they complement you complement one another. You see things differently, and that really helps. They help you see a different point of view, and you help them see a different point of view, and you gel and you work together. And these may well not be people that you officially work with, but you know that energy that you get, that spark you feel. And even if you are a sole trader or a small limited company, there can be ways to include a second and a third person in your business, not necessarily in a paid capacity, but people who can align with you and help you to reach your goals. And why is this so important, or why can this be instrumental in helping you reach the next step? So what talent dynamics says, or wealth dynamics, and there is an assessment that we can do together in a coaching session to go through to see which of these profiles best fits you. It says you're going to be one of 8 personas, work personas, roughly, the way you work, the way you think. And these are kind of broken down into 4 sort of macro and 4 more micro. So for today, I'm just going to go through the broad spectrum, the 4 macro. So if you're a dynamo creator, you're the wood element, and you're always asking what next, what's this, what's that, and you're coming up with ideas and you're creative. If you're a blaze, you're a fire element, you're an extrovert, and you're always asking who can I work with, who do I need with me on this, who can I add value to, who can add value to me. You're all about working with other people. If you're the earth element, you're all about tempo, you're all about timing. When is the best time to bring this plan to fruition? When is the best time to stop this planning phase and make this an action phase? And if you're steel, you're the metal element, and your question is always how. I know how we're going to do this. This is how we're going to do this. You're great at planning and deciding on the how. Now, all of these things have so many upsides, and also some areas where you might feel stuck. Do you ever feel stuck? You're asking, you're searching, you're trying to find the next step, and you're feeling a bit stuck. So if you're a what, you're a creator. You keep creating, you love to start ideas. Sometimes you don't necessarily finish all the ideas you start, or you don't necessarily bring to market all the ideas you start. You love starting them, love creating them. You need someone maybe to help you bring those to market, to put those out there, to amplify the things that you've created, to market them, to sell them. So maybe what you need a Blaze, you need a Who, to work with you on getting your ideas to become a reality, to come to market. Tempo people, Earth Element, When. They're great at project management, they're great at forward planning. What always springs to my mind, and I used to like using this myself, is the Gantt chart, where you can really clearly visually see when I need to do this, then I need to do this, then I need to do this. And there's a really fun and interesting way that, as I say, Roger Hamilton has devised this in his talent dynamics, or wealth dynamics. It's called the three-legged stool, or the 1, 2, 3. So when you take the assessment, which is something that we can do one-to-one in a coaching session, and you find out where on that scale you sit, you count 2, and that should be your number 2, your second person that you need to energize you, support you, grow your business with you, and then 3, 1, 2, 3 on from them, and then that's your third person that you need in some way to support you in your business, to help it grow, to energize you to move forward. And as I say, these don't have to be paid staff. Lots of us are not in a position to be taking on staff on payroll. Sometimes these can be consultants, so paid consultants in a consultancy role, and sometimes these can just be people who you can align with, who you can partner with, who you can work with in a different way. And as I say, sometimes these are friends and family that you find you've had this conversation with, and that's what's helped re-energize you and help you grow, and help you realize what it is you're going to do for your next step. So that tool is just one of the many coaching tools that I'm really excited to use in coaching sessions, and I wanted to give you a bit of a taster. That is a very, very brief overview, but it would be great to go more in depth on that, and I look forward to using that with some of you guys as future clients.